Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be looking at this Royale High iceberg that this Reddit user made. The user is Random Aersling and he has made this list of different things about Royale. So the top tier are things that everybody knows about Royale High, but then as you go down it gets more unknown and more sort of mysterious, So, and then the bottom layer, basically no one knows much about or anything. So, I have gone through and tried to look up most of them. Some I could not find anything on. And other things, if I've got videos or something, I will link the video in the description. And then she has also described the some of these in the comments here, so we'll be looking at those. So that's good. So we'll be starting at the top at layer 1. So the first one is rats invading Sunset Island. So as you all know, with the New Year's update, you could win this rat costume thing. And now everyone is dressing up as rats to win Sunset Island. So if you go to Sunset, it's basically just rats now. It's just rats. It's really annoying and people can't play properly. So there's that. The next is Sunset Island. Everyone knows about that. Everyone just knows about that. Most items are overpriced. Now, I found this, forum here from not that long ago. Actually, last year. Of the most overpriced items. And most people are saying the traditional hand fan. So that's from the Cherry Blossom set. The parasol, mermaid royalty, and most of the wings, and I completely agree. Most of the wings, they're 7,000 diamonds for wings. That's not worth it at all. Now, see, 28k for a fan, that's a lot. It's really cute, but it's just a fan. Some sets will have 28k for a skirt or a corset or something, but a fan, that's, Yeah, actually everyone is saying hand fan. That's so funny. They really need to, they need to fix that. The next is the new campus and the old campus. So you guys have all seen the classic Royale and the new Royale. It's still in game, so you can still visit the classic Royale. Earth, basically just the wheel there and nothing else notable. Oh, and there's the little green screen. Trading ruined the game theory. Yeah, I agree. It's sort of all people do is trade now. There's no more, saving up for ages to buy the thing you really love and then play the Schools of Fairy. It's just trading. It probably shouldn't have become a thing, in my opinion. Next one is mochis. So I did find a thing here, but apparently that's not an actual mochi according to the comments, so we'll look at the author's version of it. No, I saw it down here somewhere. And she describes it pretty well. Here. Mochis are a stereotype in Royale High. They're usually the most common player you will see. They're usually short and act toxic to players. You will see them with LGBTQ plus flags. They are most of the time bisexual and gay. And they also like to mock players who wear pink for some reason. I don't know. I just don't know about mochis. The next is Davinia Park. Now, that's usually hosting, it usually hosts the events, the St. Patrick's one, where it, rained, and then when it stopped raining, you could go on, the rainbow and cloud and stuff, and, the Easter egg hunt thing, but for some reason, the Easter eggs and stuff are still there, so, I actually don't know why that is. Now, the next one is... the last one on the tip of the iceberg are the old hairstyles that were removed, which I actually really love the old hairstyles. These ones, they were removed. These ones, I remember I used to always wear that one, or some weren't always removed. They were reworked or something, but the buns, I remember mine, I was a fire fairy and would have orange buns. So yeah, I'm sort of sad those got removed because I really like them, but we have some new ones in their place. Okay, and layer 2, people are leaving the game because it is toxic. That doesn't really need much explaining. People are being toxic and rude, and that's causing other players to want to leave. Battle a la Royale. Now that came during the Valentine's update 2020, where you'd like shoot like cupids and stuff, like you were cupids or something like that. And then for the Agents of Egg Easter event that Roblox held, to get an egg hat, you had to there was a mini game in Royale, and I'm actually not really sure why that's on here. There's nothing really interesting about it. It's just there, sort of. The next is the secret mermaid pools. So, it's pretty. I'll link this in the description. As you can see, that's just a little clip of Megan Plays from a couple of years ago finding the secret location. Now, the next are the old heels are no longer for sale. So, those like the chicken heels. Now, they looked like this. They made your legs pretty ugly. I still have mine because I've been playing for a long time. They made your heels look like that. I mean, your legs look like that. And, okay, I actually like some of the heels. They would be really good if they just didn't make your, like, legs look like that. But recently there have been a lot of videos about, like, the possibility of them being reworked with custom legs. So, like, I don't know. They keep showing, like, the same photos and stuff, but I'm really not sure. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that one. The next one is the Royale Gardens. Now, at first, I thought it meant the secret garden in Fantasia. But turns out in the comments, the girl wrote about. Let me just find it. The Royale High Gardens. Apparently in the old campus there used to be a garden, but it was removed for some reason. And there is a line in a computer class that talks about the gardens, and I believe it is, "Meet me in the castle gardens at midnight." I do vaguely remember there being gardens in the old Royale, but that was a very long time ago, and I was pretty young then. So that's that. Okay. So that's layer 2 done. Now, down to layer 3. So you can break into people's dorms. Yep. In the old campus, new campus, all of them. All you have to do is step next to the door, go into dress up mode, and then you could turn the camera around. And then if there's an unlock button, you press it and it will let you in. That's just something people have figured out. Don't really know why you'd want to break into someone's dorm. Like, there's not really a reason, but you can if you really want to. Now, this is Secret Mermaid Pool in Old Campus, and I think I accidentally just showed you the Old Campus Mermaid Pool, but I couldn't find anything about a mermaid pool in the new campus. But I don't really play the new campus that much. Actually, I haven't played it for like a year. But, now there are only 2 full sets for men in the game, and that's the Winter Guardian set, so that's like the most recent set other than the pop star, and it looks like this. It looks quite flattering on the men. And the other one was the Royale Rebel set. Now, I never see any guys wear this, but that's what it looks like when they wear it. It's sort of disappointing. It doesn't look very good. No. Now, the next one was, it used to snow during winter in the old campus. That's pretty self-explanatory. It snowed. Don't really need to show you that. And the other one is that there were jump scares in the 2020 Halloween maze. So this was the maze. I couldn't find a video of an actual jump scare, but I remember they were not scary at all. They were just like spiders like hanging from the ceiling or something. Now this next one is level 4. The first one is Aura Frost. Now that is that is actually Call Me Bob, an American YouTuber, and she stopped posting about 2 years ago. But she created Royale High. She has a sister. She is married to Lancelot Handsome, and they have 4 dogs. Now let's just see what the author has to say about this. They don't really have much to say. Enchantix High and Fantasia Hotel. Most people know that Enchantix High is like sort of like the second school that nobody really pays attention to. And Fantasia Hotel is like the hotel you can go to mainly for role playing and stuff. You can't really do anything there. You used to be able to fly around Fantasia Hotel, but now you can't. And I think that might be because it's on considered to be on Earth. I'm not sure though. The Enchantix we have now is not the same as the original. It got an update. That's just that. Call Me Bob is becoming greedy apparently, and apparently that's because of how expensive game passes and diamonds are to buy. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. And most Royale High YouTubers are scammers and clickbaiters. So I looked at one of Cybernova's videos, and it's the perfect example of clickbaiting. She says, I logged into Royale High after a month and this happened, making it seem like, oh my god, something really dramatic happened in the game or something updated, but no, nothing happened. In the video, she just talks about her break off YouTube for a month. Nothing actually happened. So that's disappointing. Now, level 5. So we start off with the Royal Rebel is based off 1890s Victorian dresses. So that's the Royal Rebel set. And it is. But it's based off a night worker dress from the 1800s. Now, if you're old enough to watch these, if you're old enough and understand what night worker is, you'll understand, why that's quite inappropriate. So, that's just that. Yeah. The Royal Rebel is not accurate. I completely agree. It looks like a vampire from Europe came into the Wild West. They've sort of mixed 2 very different things. The unfair treatment of players, that's just some players get different treatments to others. It could be for anything, how poor or rich they are, their skin color, it could be anything. Royale High is nearly over 4 years old. That's just that. Nothing really else for it. Mermaid Tales used to be free. That is true. They were free because of some bug or glitch or something, and eventually they fixed it and made it so you have to pay. There's a theory that Earth will be removed, but there is no information on that, and it's really unrealistic. Also, Royale High mocks Georgian hairstyles, so those are the very big and dramatic hairstyles you find in the game, and often they have silly names mocking them. So, that's a bit inappropriate, but, yep. For layer 6, now lots of old wings were removed at the beginning of 2020, and I remember we got refunded for them. So these are the removed wings. I had that one, the Dark Universe, and the Wildfire and the Soft Snow. I had a lot of these, and you did get refunded for them because they removed them from your inventory and you just couldn't wear them anymore. They were gone. You can't buy them. They're all gone. That was sort of sad. I actually really liked some of them, especially the Dark Universe. I just really liked that one. Royale High Old Campus and Enchantix Negative Aura. So I'm going to have a look at that one because I'm not really sure what that means. So I'm going to have to read down a bit. Oh, maybe she didn't explain it. Just trying to find it. Well, the author said she'd explained them in the comments, but it looks like she hasn't. But so I couldn't actually figure out what Royale High Old Campus and Enchantix Negative Aura means. Maybe it's just a lot of negative players use it, or I'm really not sure. The drama class in the old campus, so that's just a drama classroom that was, it was up near the computer lab, and it was just, like, never used. It even had a homework books and everything, but it just never got updated or anything. Like, nothing ever happened with it. And the Call Me Bob doesn't care about the plays anymore theory. I actually couldn't find anything on that, but I really don't know. Like, I couldn't find a thing on that, so I don't know where that came from. Racism in Royale High, it's a game full of little kids who don't really know, like, what's wrong and what's right. So, of course, there's things like ew, and I hate the Chinese, so that's from coronavirus, and, like, yeah, just really inappropriate things. Just, it's not appropriate. Now, the last tier, I really couldn't find much on. So, the first one, Call Me Bob, is a stolen account theory. Yeah, I couldn't find anything on that at all. I don't know where she got that from. The Enchantix High 26th of the 8th of 2016 build. Do not research. Well, I researched it and nothing came up, and then I checked the comments and she said it was a joke, so I'm not sure why she put it in there, but she did. Shadow players, that's apparently like when someone's in a server alone and they see like another player or like a shadowy looking figure. The Baker Cake at Enchantix badge is nearly impossible to get because every time you try and do it, it basically like glitches out a bit, or, you know, it doesn't award it sometimes, and so a lot of people have trouble getting it. And the final thing is trading was basically forced into the game by players. Definitely, I remember there's like when you press like the little YouTube button down the bottom of the corner, it would say like trading coming soon for like 2 years or something, and like I don't think they were ever going to do it, but like players complained so much that I think they eventually put it in, and I think that's when the downfall of Royale High started. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, and comment below, and like please feel free to comment any like video suggestions to me or anything, or like anything you really want to see. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.